like you're reading every angle. Hands trace all the places I've been craving. Deep breath, I can feel my heartbeat racing. You leaning slow, touch me just how I like it. I'm leaving the mood, right between control and wildness. Baby, my body's calling, calling your name again. Every inch of me falling, falling into your hands. Don't say a word, just show me how this night ends. Baby, my body's calling, calling you back again. My body's calling. My body's calling. My body's calling. My body's calling. My lip gloss exposing a little secret. Your laugh reverberates off the ceiling. Lights fade, projector stays in focus. Bright lit, touch my body, I notice. It's cool, me close, like a tide with a tenant. Both our bodies know what this precious head. Baby, my body's calling, calling your name again. Every inch of me falling, falling into your hands. Don't say a word, just show me how this night ends. Baby, my body's calling, calling you back again. My body's calling. My body's calling. My body's calling. My body's calling. Right here, right now, rhythm in the world, I saw this house stuck down, way down. Let me see you feel it now.
I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am invictus. Nothing crushes me, nothing.
You can hold the outside this time, mate. Oh, Samansky binned it. No way. No way he didn't. Get on the marbles, mate. Get on the marbles, pal. Oh, no. My throttle stuck. Oh, my God. Throttle stuck. Whoa, no, it's over. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, there's no way, bro. Bro, I swear to God, this can't be happening to me, bro.
Throw a punch at me, Kudrik. See if I can dodge it. Just my dodging skills, innit? Damn.
Lads. What's going on? Hold up. Guys, what's cracking? We're chilling. You know what? Today, I thought, you know what? There's not even that many good races on, bro. I know a lot of people are grinding Le Mans right now. We're not about to do that. So I thought, why not why not try and test out the balance of performance, bro? Why not actually grind some setups on some cars and see what the balance is looking like, at least around Interlagos, man? Because generally, I don't know. I've only really tried to test a little bit of the Aston, and I found that so far, I don't know if the speed of the cars have changed, but maybe the handling has changed with the ballast being shifted around in the cars a little bit. So when I tried the Aston, I actually had to reduce the rake, but I was still able to get the same sort of lap time. So I haven't tested too many other cars around Brazil. I'm interested to see what the Ford is like, because last week it was an absolute joke how fast it was. So I'm going to do some of that, I think. What do you guys reckon? I know pretty much everyone's doing Le Mans because Le Mans is on this weekend. So there is that. But I feel like some testing needs to be done. I haven't even got the game on yet. And we'll turn that down for a start. But let's see. All right, let's get the game on. Should be interesting, man, because it seems to be like a lot of changes in terms of the ballast. Right, what car should we start off today with? I've done Aston. I know roughly what the Aston's pace is. What car should we really have a look at? Try and build a setup, see how fast we can get it. What are we going with first? I'm thinking, should we look at the Ford? Let's have a look at the leaderboards actually so far on the dailies. We'll have a little look at what's been cooking. Right. Is this fixed or open? Leaderboards. Lambo, yeah? Interesting. Lambo number 1. How many fast people have done this? Tobias Seaver. That's interesting, bro. Doesn't seem to be too many fast guys that's done that race though. Let's have a look at Le Mans. Where the hell's the GT3's, bro? LMP2s. Okay, there's GT3's. Daniel Mitchell did a 55.9 race pace in the Aston. Damn. Lewis Werrell 56.5. Guy was 6 tenths quicker than Werrell. That's 2 Astons at the top, man. That's crazy. The Aston cooking. Then you got Leiden in the AMG. Seems to be some big gaps, man. The gaps seem to be quite big at the moment around Le Mans. I know there's a race going on at the moment, and I think Osterman got pole on a 55.0 in the Aston. So that is rapid. And he only did 1 lap, so he could probably go get it into the 54s. '54s is crazy at Le Mans. I don't think there's another car that can get into the 54s at the moment. So at least around there, the Aston is looking super strong at Le Mans. What else do we have? Bahrain. Let's see what's quick at Bahrain. I think this is fixed though, so it doesn't tell the whole story. Damn! 59.4 by the Ford on fixed. What? What? Oh my days. 59.4 on fixed. That's insane. And these are probably not even the fastest guys on the game either. Like, don't get me wrong, Jacko's fast, Omar's fast. This guy's fast as well, obviously, but they're not, you know, the fastest. Like the top guys are probably gonna be, you know, 2 to 3 temps even faster than this. And this is fixed. So in open setup, are you telling me this Ford is probably capable of 58s? Yo, that's insane. Yo, Cooter, that's crazy, bro. What the hell is that? I mean, there is one, Pietrello in the Lexus I know he's quite a fast guy. He's what, 4 temps off? But, yeah. 59.4 and fixed is diabolical, bro. Sheesh. Yeah, the Ford around here is a joke. There's an Aston doing 59.9s. What's Provix doing? 2-minute 1 on fixed. I don't know, man. What did Boothby manage to do? Boothby got a 2-minute 2. So he's over 8 temps off. Yeah, nah. Boothby's not going to be 8 temps off, bro. Like this is insanity. It seems to be extremely difficult to bop this game, bro. I don't know. Especially on fixed, but if they're getting this on fixed, yeah, open, yeah. Right. Right then. What car shall I test? I had a little go in the Aston earlier, around Interlagos on race fuel 34.1. You know, it just seems a bit crazy, bro. What should we test? Ford seems to be fast. What about McLaren? I know McLaren, people saying the McLaren felt pretty different to drive. So should we try the McLaren? We'll keep that on ×2 because now I know the reference with the fuel. Yeah, now I think the Ford's got insane acceleration. The McLaren used to be rapid on the straights, but I don't know if that's still the same anymore. Or whether they completely just nerfed that. I'm on 24, clear. Clear. I haven't seen one on track today. Oh, that's interesting. Oh shit. Oh, what did I do? Went back. So annoying. I need to get a new lead for my monitor, bro. My monitor keeps slightly flickering. It's annoying me. I'll do this all over again, don't I? I don't know why it doesn't save. Yo, Poochie, what's going on, bro? Apparently, yes, the Lexus was nerfed. 15 kg or something? Around here. And I think they made the virtual energy worse. Right, I did have a setup for this. This is when the car was broken, right? Doing 32 5s. What's the latest setup I had? This one. Alright, we'll stick that on. Yeah, Lexus was fast last week. I don't know what they've done, but I'm gonna. Alright, we'll push down to 50. Like the handling should be totally different now.
Locking enabled.
Oh wait. Let's take the steering wheel off because I think I'm on my settings for my VR headset. Graphics. Yep, I need to change my settings. Where is it? Steering wheel off. Let's see. Turn. Oh my god. That was close. Let's see how bad the setup feels. Damn. How much wing did I run with this setup? I remember I had a setup that was extremely low wing. I don't know if I can get away with that now. Okay, understood. Turn, damn. Okay, wow. Let's see. Force brakes are absolutely awful. What are my brakes on? 6. Yeah, the understeer is real. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I think the setup needs to be redone. I can tell it's way too understeery. Like, insanely. Even though the tires are probably not warm yet, it's way more understeery now. Oh my god. Bro, we might be... This car might be cooked. Oh my... Bro, brake! Yeah, no, this is not slowing down for anything. How early am I gonna have to brake? This car is by far the worst on brakes, bro. Yeah, I think whatever setup I was running before in the McLaren, I'm gonna have to put it in the bin. Wow. Yeah, at slow speed, it's just got no agility, nothing. Wow. Understeery as hell. Bro, what? Yeah, nah, bro. You see how early I just broke? And it won't slow down. Hell no.
Log building finished.
This up is cooked. I'm going to default, bro. That is literally unusable. What is default right now? 8.5 wing. What? What's max? 10.7. 8.5. I'm going to work off of 8.5 because this thing is not stopping at all. It definitely was not that bad last time. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna leave the camber. What else they got on it? You need the tender springs. 4.4 on the springs. What? I'm getting rid of them. 7.2 on the rear ride height. Take this down. That down. Alright, I'm gonna see. The handles better. Front ride height on 5.4. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. Hopefully with more wing,
Locking enabled.
it would actually slow down, bro. I can't believe how badly the brakes, like, just literally just not working at all. I know the McLaren doesn't have the best brakes, but never felt it like that before. Is that because the where they changed the position of the ballast inside the cars? Wow, still very understeery. go. Now I can kind of, if this is what the McLaren's like, boy, car's in the bin. Okay, it's still got that silly little thing that when you short shift up into second, if the rear springs are not low, then it just snaps. Okay, now you can get it to slow down just a bit. Oh my god, understeer. We'll take cold tires in a moment though. Understeer, understeer, understeer. Understeer still. My god, turn, bro. Front end non-existent. Yo, GMD, how you doing, bro? Front end is non-existent. Either needs less wing or more rake. One of the two. Maybe we can dial out some of the understeer, I think. Wow. It just feels like a lot of understeer, bro. What was I getting before? 34.8 is what I got. That was just in January. $36.0. Alright. I think it's too much wing, to be honest.
Log building finished.
Yeah, first and last, we're getting cooked. What's minimum? Minimum is alright. 4.8. Put that down to 50-50. Let's see if we can hang on to it without making any more changes. How many laps I just do? Tire wear might be decent though. Maybe the tire wear is decent. We'll go new tires again.
Logging enabled.
Yeah, the McLaren feels like... Yeah, I don't know how the McLaren would keep up at the moment, how it feels anyway. It's just not nimble enough. So like for the last month or so, where the McLaren's been viable, I don't see it being viable. And this is my initial feeling, at least around this track. But the characteristics of the car, I don't see where it would be fast, you know. Ooh. And he died. Yeah, the low speed feels atrocious. Let's see what the straight line speed saying. Is it at least fast down the straight? 158. It's kind of in the mix. These let the tires warm up. Okay, that felt a little bit better. No. It's got a lot of on-throttle understeer, man. Alright, we got a bit more speed down the straight. Yeah, I don't know about this car, lads. Yo, Leo, what's going on, bro? to soon to be a pro. If I can get the McLaren to the lap time I was doing before, I don't know if I can. Definitely gonna need more setup work. I mean, it's strong on traction. I think that's the only thing it's really got going for it. Okay, that was better. The brakes are awful though. What's this going to be? A mid 35? $35.2. There's a couple of things that I would change in the setup still. Yeah, we still need to change a couple of things, bro. YouTube acting up. Is the bot better?
Log building finished.
So far from what I've seen, the bot is still a little bit all over the place. Like, for instance, right now at Le Mans, the Aston is crazy fast. I don't know about this front ride height being so high. And I've not done the dampers either. I'm thinking if I don't know. I feel that slow corners is an issue. I kind of want to go down on the front spring rate a little bit, keep the rear spring slightly higher, but I just feel like the car's going to start mad over rotating. We'll try it, but maybe go down on the ride height a little. We'll try it.
Locking enabled.
We will try it. Did I change tires? No. Does it matter? Does it matter? I guess it does. For the point of testing, I guess it does.
Locking enabled.
I don't want to spend too much time on one car. I try to give like each car half an hour or so. Right. the changes that I made the car should be better in the slow speed. Oh, that's going to be the issue though. On the exit, it's going to be a lot more snappy on exit. Yeah, sometimes I'll make two different ones. I mean, a lot of the race setups, you don't really set up your car to really abuse the car. Whereas in quali, a lot of the time, because of the temperatures, you kind of have to abuse the car a little bit to get the tires warmed up, you know. Okay, now it turns in second. I done the Aston earlier. Aston still, I can get the same lap times I was getting before. Oh my god, broke too late. Great. Yeah, the brakes in this car are terrible. The Aston I can still do like 34.0, 34.1 race fuel. The McLaren is proving to be quite the test. Yeah, it's just awful through here, bro. I almost feel to go down to second gear through there. Okay, we definitely got better rotation for the last corner, I think. In second gear, at least. Let's see what we can do if we don't mess up the first corner. But you definitely have to brake earlier in this car. Definitely. Okay, don't go down to second. Lethal. Oh my god. Oh, wasted that. Wasted that. So I can go quicker anyway. That was better. Almost have to unsettle the car in acceleration to get the direction change, bro. Weird. Oh my god. Lost it in the last corner again. Alright, we'll do one more lap and then we'll save this out. I know we won't. Right. I'm gonna say, I say like with a properly finished setup,
Log building
you're
finished.
probably gonna be doing mid 34s in this. I reckon you'll probably get down to like maybe 34.4, something like that. 34.3 at max. Because I can feel the potentials there. If you could just obviously nail, first you have to nail the lap. But there's potential there. I can feel you could probably get it a bit quicker. But it doesn't feel fast. You can do it comfortably, but it doesn't. I can tell when a car feels fast, bro. I need to delete a lot of these setups, by the way. Look at all these, like old as hell. Let's save. What patch we on? I don't even know what patch we're on, bro. Let me just save this. I have no idea what patch we're on. Base test. McLaren. One point. Oh, I should have put that in. Damn. Alright, never mind. So look, before we were doing 34.8s. So we're kind of in the region where we were before. Alright, next car. What we doing next, bro? What car should we test next? I've already done the Aston, so I know the Aston's fast. Corvette. Alright, let's do some Corvette. We'll do some Corvette. What livery should we use, brother? You know what? Let's get these same settings. $24 all round. Alright. Alright, jobs are good one. What did they do to the Corvette? I should have got the patch notes up so I can see exactly what they did to it. I do have a previous Corvette setup. I think I've got too many though. These ones are old. Christmas Day, you know. Grinding, yeah. That was the last one. Last one was Christmas Day. Might be a bit old now. 2.5 wing. Yeah, this is old, I can tell. Okay. Alright, we'll do we'll hit the default. What's max swing? 9, min 0.5. 5.5. Fiddy. We'll leave the camber. I think the Corvette's gonna be quite spicy in rotation. I don't know, we'll go down front ride height. We'll leave the springs. We'll see. This might be this could be a death trap. Let's see. Right.
Locking enabled.
Corvette season. I gotta remember the gears are much shorter in this car, so might take me a little bit to get used to it. I know the Corvette, I think you have to short shift for it. I had to make the force feedback heavier, I think. That's this weird thing on the brakes where it just almost feels like your initial inputs just don't register. Actually feels better than the McLaren, I'll give it that. That's a straight line speed thing. Yeah, it was pretty slow actually down the straight. It doesn't feel too bad, but the setup definitely needs work. Okay. Nearly died. Gotta get used to the gears. It's a middle sector. Okay, corner exit. Crazy understeer. a lot of on-throttle push that I'm not enjoying right now. Yeah, brake bias can come down towards the rear.
Times 1:37.62.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what gear I should be in, man, for the first corner, because it's gears are so much shorter. It just feels different. Doesn't actually feel too bad to drive though. Okay, that's scary. That's scary. Dang. What do I do? Try and take it in fourth? Okay, you can keep that in second. Do you know what? I think this might be pretty decent, you know? I'm not even joking. I think this might end up being pretty decent, this car around here. Once the setup's done. I can feel the potential, man.
Times 1:36.16.
Alright, we'll keep it in second then. Turn one. Try to keep it in fourth initially. I still feel like I'm very tentative through the middle sector because I don't trust the car yet.
Times
34s though.
1:34.90.
Oh. Alright, let's make some setup adjustments. I got a feeling this car's fast, you know. At least around here.
Log building finished.
Let me see. Yeah, see, it's still slow in first and the last as well. Alright. Bear in mind, I'm not doing no dampers. I didn't even change the TC either. Damn. Is Corvette up there? Oh, 558. I kind of feel like, hold on, let me see. Alright. I'm going to reduce the rake a bit. Get rid of that. I think I can knock the wing down, you know. 3.5. Trying to think, the preload, I might go up. It's just that the long right hander, the middle sector, the car is just not liking that at all. We'll see. We'll see.
Locking enabled.
It's on the 3048 already. My force feedback is way too light in this car as well. Where is it? Alright, there you go. So I can see the sector times now. I feel like I can definitely get low 34s in this. If I can nail the setup. Oh god. It feels like it has more potential than the McLaren at least. Also, I don't know whether it's just cold tires, but front brake bias, the car just does not like it. I still think you'd have to concentrate a lot to drive this car. I'm not sure it's worth how much concentration you need, you know? Oh no, that braking is awful. Just putting the bias to the front. Maybe that's just what happens when you go lower wing now. They have no stopping power. It actually feels better through there now. All right, I think the setup's better. I think. Let's see.
Lap 1:36.78.
Okay, not a good first sector. Okay, it's faster to do that in third. Understood. Understood. Almost lost the back end. Right, tyres should be warmed up more.
That time was a 1:35.32.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. Third is quicker, but very dangerous. I'm gonna have to do that again. It feels a lot better through the middle. Right, I know we can go quicker in the first and the last.
Lap 1:35.95.
Hanging on to that a little bit. No, no, oh my god. Nearly binned it. You can really flick the rear of the car with the power. I lost the rear on the exit. I think I need to not make a mistake in the middle.
Lap 1:34.76.
Or the first corner, you bastard. Right. I think this car's definitely faster than the McLaren. Definitely. Let me
Log
just save
building
this quick.
finished.
I can get a 0.4 in the last. 21.5 last sector is not that bad. But I can definitely get a 0.4 in the last. The middle, I think there's a couple of tenths there, bro. I can't lie. Obviously, this is full fuel. I still don't think the setup's perfect, but I think this is probably low 34s, bro. Like once the setup's done, I think this is probably hitting like 34.2s. But just 11 laps, 34.7. Probably lost a tenth and a half in the middle as well. So definitely like a 0.5 I could have done then. That's just after 11 laps. So the Corvette doesn't feel too bad. 3.5 wing as well. And let's save that. What car next? What are we doing next? I'm not doing dampers or anything, so there's gonna definitely be a lot more lap time to get out of it. Just in comfortability. Save. Tell me what car to do next. 34.7. Let's have a look. What have we not driven around here? What have we not driven? What about AMG? Not driven AMG. $992. I have actually driven this. Okay, let's try the Porsche. Again, we'll try an old setup, but don't know if it's gonna work. Try and get the same conditions, 24 all round. Right, let's see what the Porsche is saying. I know the Porsche is quite slow down the straight. Which setup was it? How long ago was it? This is like October. Might be a bit too old, you know. 2nd of October. A bit old, I reckon. Alright. Yeah, a bit old. Let's go default. We'll change. So what's max ring? 12. Minimum is 6. We'll go 9. 50-50 brake bias. 7.4. Seems like a lot. I'm putting that straight on the ground. Let's see. We'll go 1, 2. Yeah. Alright.
Locking enabled.
See what the Porsche is saying. Actually, I enjoy driving the Porsche, to be honest. A turn. Dang. Whoa, okay. The short shift snap. Interesting. Kind of felt like the rear was trying to come around on me then. Bro, the brakes are so good on this car. Like, even on cold tires, the braking performance is way better than the Corvette or definitely the McLaren. The McLaren's terrible. Okay, brake bias needs to change, I think. This car does not like first gear, bro.
Lap 1:37.19.
Whoops. Of course I've been validated. Wonderful. First gear is so snappy, man. The rear end definitely feels a little bit loose. And it's only on acceleration
Lap 1:30.
at slow speeds, you know. That is not the best first sector I'll ever do. Not that much. Oh my God. Why? Alright, there's something I'm not happy with, bro. It's fast, but something is wrong. Something is completely off. Alright, put that down for starters. What is it, bro? Maybe I try 557. Bro, bro, that snap that you get in first gear is just horrible. Just a horrible, horrible snap. I think the brake bias can be more rearwards. Try 48.5. Alright, actually we need to put this at 50. Make it equal with all the cars.
Locking enabled.
Right. So I'm pretty sure this car is... I'll probably be a bit faster in this than what I've tried in the others. We haven't yet maximized the car on any lap, so... And these setups are not too detailed, you know. I haven't been into Motec, haven't checked the ride height, haven't checked the rake, haven't checked the dampers, so there's a lot of work still to do. Right, let's see. Obviously, tire's not going to be ready yet. Just want to see if the changes help anything, you know. Right. It's a little bit nervous into the last corner. But I think the changes are a little bit better. We're about to find out.
Lap time was a 1:37.02.
The tire's not even warm yet. Alright, they'll be warm now. There they just bend it. Right, can I finally put a lap together? Can I finally put a lap together, man? Damn.
Time 1:36.77.
That was not great. Yeah, he's not as good as I thought it would be, actually.
Lap 1:35.51.
Yeah, that was quicker. My God, I missed the corner. No. It's not good.
Time 1:35.41.
I mean, it feels nice, but slow. Oh my God, understeer. Bro, I don't know, bro. It feels nice, but it's slow.
Log building finished.
It's got to be me. I refuse to believe the Porsche is this slow now around here. 21.9 in the last sector. What? 21.9. No. That's got to be me, bro. Got to be. I don't believe that's 21.9. Sorry. Because what is that? That's just the last corner and up the hill. There's no way I'm 4/10 slower, bro. In that one corner. No way. What did they do to the Porsche around here? Let me have a I had to find the BOP. Man said Mustang. I do Mustang next. What did they change in the Porsche? Did the Porsche get a plus or a minus? I swear the Porsche is not this slow around here. It has literally got to be me. I swear I was faster before I made the changes, right? Oh, I'm not even saving that setup because that was shocking. I think the Ford is OP around here, I think. I heard it was like, last time I tried it, it was even faster than default. I might not even have to make any changes. Stick that on. Weather. All right, Ford. The Porsche felt nice, but it must be me. It must be me. Either that, the car has been absolutely murdered around here. Right, I did try this car the other day. So I used the setup that I made. Alright, let me use the setup I made because it was only the other day. No, it wasn't. Second attempt. I'm an idiot. Did I even make one? Right here, 18th. Here. 4 wing. Alright, let's have a look. Should be 80 something, 87 I think.
Logging enabled.
But with mid wing, the Porsche only doing 21.9 in the last sector is, bro, that is tough. I'm gonna give the car more credit and say I probably didn't maximize it, but I don't know. Seems like a lot of time to give up. Right, we should know if this corner is safe or not. Okay, damn. Okay, that corner's gonna be scary. I know that much. From what I tried last time, the acceleration was completely broken on this car. it's all responsive already. What the hell? They went a bit deep on brakes there. It felt responsive very quickly. Okay, this corner's lethal. Alright, let's try and do this without making a mistake in the middle. Oh, mistake in the first corner. Great. I made a massive two pretty big mistakes, I feel like, on the last lap. Yeah, I gotta balance the car into that corner heavily. Oh, it's very good on entry into this corner. Holy shit. Damn. We might need more wing. We're almost losing it in slow corners. Okay, scary and slow corners. That might be set up though. But bro, I've made a load of mistakes on this lap. I'm telling you, this car's rapid. Alright, nearly binned it on the curb. I think you can get away with more wing. I don't even think I need to run low wing here. Yeah, I think low wing is just making it sketchy in the middle. I think
Log building finished.
I think high wing will actually be pretty quick. What's the max? 7. We'll go with, let me try 5. No, let's try 6 actually. I'm thinking 545. What did I have on the suspension? Oh, it's on 6, bro. And it's still that sketchy in the middle. Damn. That's insane, bro. It is so sketchy in the middle. It's crazy. I've not experienced that in any other car, to be like so, like the back end's ready to come round on you in the slow corners. I've not seen that in any other car. I'll put this down a couple clicks, bro. I can't. I can't. Let's try that.
Locking enable.
So far, what's been the fastest? The Corvette, right? I see how sketchy it is now. Should be slower down the straight, but get the tires warm. Oh my god. Yo. This corner's kind of lethal. Bro, it still wants to kill you through there. What? I don't think I've experienced that in any other car, bro. Also, I might have to try this car in default. The best car I've seen in a moment is looking at the Aston. But it's going to be Circuit... Oh, fuck me. It's going to be Circuit Pacific specific, sorry. But so far the Aston looks pretty strong. Wow, bro. Yo. What is that mad flipping oversteering slow speed corners, man? Scary. Yeah, the Aston's fast down the straight, so, and it's got good virtual energy. I think the Ford is super strong as well, but the virtual energy is not as good. Same with the Lexus. Lexus is a great race car. Virtual energy's been killed though. Wait, yo, that 6th gear bogged the car down massively. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. I'm gonna try default, bro. I'm actually trying default.
Log building finished.
I'm not trying no setups from before the patch. I don't know what they're doing to the cars. I will, however, change the TC. 557, we'll do that.
Logging enabled.
Right, let's just do this. So this is just default stock, not changed anything. Apart from TC. Because I know the ballast got realigned, I think a lot of the setups have got to be reworked again. I just want to see if the slow speed corners feels the same or whether it was the fault of the old setup. Okay, that felt better. That definitely felt better. And my old setup might be cooked. Okay, that was understeer. Right, it's gonna take a couple of laps. Remember, we're doing this with basically full fuel. Fuel's on ×2, but it's max. Oh wow, this setup's got tons of understeer. Jeez. Okay, it's got understeer, but it's safer. Okay, yeah, it's a lot safer through the middle. Yeah, whatever they did to the setup or to the ballast completely broke my setup through the middle. They're borderline undrivable, bro. So we're definitely losing a lot of time in a straight line. Oh my God. What? Bro, how much understeer is in this setup? Jeez. Mid-corner understeer at its finest, bro. Alright, we're a little bit down so far. Damn, we survived it. Surviving turn 3. But that wasn't good. My God, understeer, bro. Yo, this car is fast, bro, but the understeer is crazy. The understeer is genuinely jarring, bro. Yes, we kept it on. We're trying to mess this one up this time. I didn't cook the flipping last corner this time. Yeah, the Ford's a joke. Ford is a joke. That's crazy because it ain't even got a setup on. I haven't even got a setup on. The Ford's already doing 34 fours with fuel, bro. Damn.
Log building finished.
Yeah, the Ford is... Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I've got no setup on. I don't even think I even did the radiator in the water. Completely open. Yeah, that is sad. Alright, so... I don't even need to save the setup because it's literally default. All I did was change the TC, I think. No damper work, no touching of the anti-roll bars, no changing of the ride height, packers, spring rate, nothing. And it's just that fast, bro. Well, don't know what to say about that, mate. don't know what to say about that. The Ford is just goated, I guess. What should we try next? What we done? I did Aston earlier, so I know how fast Aston is, but I got a 34.1 in the Aston earlier, but that was with a setup. So the Ford is only 0.3 off the Aston on default, bro. What car should we take? We'll try AMG then. Lexus. Keep trying to go for AMG and getting brought back. Alright, I'll go for Lexus. I know I've got set up for Lexus. Actually, I might have to change my setup for the Lexus because I'm sure the ballast is being rearranged. Lexus. Over. Yeah, the Ford is Ford's looking strong. If that's the case, you can just turn up on default and still be quick. From I think was it last week when this race was on, I think the Ford was about the Ford had about 2 temps on the Lexus. Alright, what setup was I using again? Shit, I can't remember what setup it was, bro. We'll go with that. Cool.
Locking enable.
Let's see what the Lexus has got. I think BOP on this game is pretty hard to test, you know, because there's so many factors. Well, so far the setup doesn't feel any different, so I don't know. Kind of like this setup's so good, bro. Get these tires warm, buddy. Let's see how much the Aston has, not the Aston, the Lexus has lost. I think I got plus 15 around here. Bit nervous over the curb. The Lexus is still a car that I enjoy driving though, man. One of my favorites to drive, I think. See what it does on the second lap. Don't suppose the tyres are too warm yet. Damn, it's already in the 34s. Oh shit, no! Bro. Gotta do it all over again. Alright, I can already tell Lexus faster.
Log building finished.
I think the Lexus is gonna be similar to the Aston, I think. If I can just not crash. Because what was that second lap? Was that second hot lap? Or was it third?
Logging enabled.
Third. Because normally I probably get down to a 0.4 or 3 in the middle, and normally at least get down to a 0.3 in the first. So I think it's going to be low 34s. So I'd probably say a 0.3, 0.2. All I gotta do is just not bin it. All I gotta do is not bin it. Lads, like the last couple of weeks, my missus is, she's like 1/4 Ghanaian, half Jamaican, 1/4 Scottish. So when it comes to the food, we have quite a mixed bag, a mixed selection. So there's this Ghanaian dish that she always makes. But our butchers got robbed. But only in London do your butchers get robbed, bro. These guys came, robbed the meat. They robbed the plastic bags, bro. They robbed the card machine. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we ain't even got no meat. These lot came in and stole the meat, bro. Alright, yo. These criminals they're getting real brazen. How can you rob meat? Now, what are you gonna do with all that meat? I mean, unless it was another shop. And they got somewhere to store it. What kind of... Who robs plastic bags, bro? Like, the way they got robbed, this almost as if someone's trying to put them out of business. You even took the card machine. All because of that. We can't have a lamb and palava sauce. You know what I mean? All because of that. I have to go hungry? Because of you? Oh my God, can I make the braking zone, please? Yeah, this sounds pretty good to be doing 34s like second lap in, bro. Rubbish first sector, rubbish. That was awful. I messed that up. It was a poor middle sector, man.
That time or day 134.50.
I don't know what all those emojis mean, brother. Oh, what? I will just finish the lap anyway. Whoops. Loading. Oh, hold on. Alright, would have got a I'd have got a 0.3, I think. You saying YouTube's loading, bro?
Log building finished.
Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. I have to refresh. Refresh, bro. I don't know. Let me have a little look. Oh, the Lexus is still fast anyway. That's all I know. Ah, it's still good on my end, brother. Still good on my end. I don't know. It must be YouTube, bro. I have no idea what's going on. Well, put it this way, I'm watching it. I don't have any problems. No, mate. No idea. No idea. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
The chat's broken, bro.
Is it broken?
Yeah. Like you can't send messages, only emojis.
I have no idea then.
Yeah, just a heads up in it, like it's fine in it.
Oh, but you can hear me though, right?
Yeah. The stream's fine. The stream's fine. It's just chat.
Okay, no worries. No.
All right.
Appreciate
Cool.
it.
Yeah, no worries, man.
All right, lads. So the chat's broken. Chat is broken. You lot are probably gonna have to message me through Discord in general chat or something. Oh, anyway, what we've taken from that is the Lexus is still fast. The Lexus can still match the Lexus can still match the Aston, I think. I haven't put it in emoji only, have I? Definitely haven't done that. No, I haven't done that. Because you lot was able to chat before. I don't know why the chat is broken, bro. I have no idea. Can you even put it in emoji only on YouTube? I don't even think you can. YouTube's playing around. Is YouTube playing around? If it is what it is, bro. But nevertheless, we can continue. Let's see. Anything that I can change? I don't think there's nothing we can change anyway. So it is what it is, lads. I have no idea why chat is broken, bro. No idea. YouTube's on one. But the Lexus is still fast. That lap there, we invalidated that last lap. But, yeah, we've got, I'll say a 10.5 in the first sector. The middle, I think the middle I did was okay. The last was okay, but I think I could go a bit quicker in the last. So I'm still going to say around about a 0.2. I'm still going to say around about a 0.2. So far for me, at Brazil, you're looking at Aston, Ford, and Lexus. Remember though, the Ford was on default. So I still probably put the Ford as number one. Maybe the Aston, just because of the straight line speed, number two. And then Lexus. Behind that, Corvette. I didn't really maximize the Porsche. I generally don't know what the Porsche was capable of. I think maybe I got my setup wrong for the Porsche, but the Porsche was the slowest. It was slower than the McLaren. That's saying something. So, finally, I'm trying the AMG this time, innit? Let me look. Okay, damn. Doesn't want to go to 24 now. I'll do it myself. I don't know why YouTube's playing about. Right. Alright, let's try this AMG, which I'd hardly ever drive. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we try it on default first. Maybe we try it on default first. On 120 on default. Okay, this default's been reworked 110%. What else? Okay, brakes at 92%. Camber 1.1. Camber at minimum 6. Do you know what's funny? On ACC, it was pretty good to run the rear quite stiff in the AMG. Seems as if it still works. Let's see though. Okay, wow. Okay.
Locking enabled.
Let's try the AMG then. See where it stacks up. That's a bit leery. That downshift feels very aggressive, bro. Hey, damn. This is probably the most aggressive fixed setup I've seen on this game. Like low TC, all of that. Okay, damn. I'll go 222. Okay. Right, let's see. Wow. You know what? I actually enjoy this car. I actually enjoy this car, bro. Can't seem to make turn one, but I enjoy the car. Oh. Okay, it needs a couple of tweaks in the setup. Yeah, it needs some tweaks in the setup. Okay.
Log building
What
finished.
are we on wing wise? 2 for minimum. It was low wing. Put that back up to 2.2. Preload is. Oh, you can't run it. That's weird. Let's have a little look. Maybe the rears is a bit too stiff. Bit too stiff. That is kind of. Maybe this is why I can't ride the curb on turn 3. Maybe it's a little too stiff. I was gonna put that down. Knock that down. We'll leave that and raise the front by 1. Should I change the rake? Go down on the rake just one bit, and then maybe I can go more aggressive on the brake bias. Let's see. Alright. Job's a good one.
Locking enabled.
Job is a good one. Hopefully these changes work. It's very odd how the Mercedes on fixed is set up way more aggressively than any other car I've ever seen before in the GT3's. It's set up way more like a, you know, like a actual open setup. Oh my god. Dang. If this don't work, I'm gonna go back to something a bit more traditional on the setup. Cause I don't know. Will I ever hit Apex at turn 1? Yeah, no, I do not like the way the car's reacting through that. It feels like the spring rate being much stiffer on the rear is just, yeah, I don't know, bro. Personally, I feel like it feels a bit problematic. Okay, we need more frontwards brake bias. The rear of this car is making me nervous. Yeah, I personally don't know about the direction of the default setup, personally.
Lap 135.51.
It's wild. It's just wild. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. This in the net? Bro, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Alright.
Log building finished.
Let's go traditional. This is something I don't like. Something I don't like, mate. We'll do that. 30's the lowest. Bro, what was that? What is that setup, bro? I'm gonna see that it could well be faster than what I'm about to do to it, but I don't know. I'm feeling like that setup was, bro. It was at maximum stiffness on anti-roll bar. That was. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Let's try this.
Logging enabled.
I think I can get into the 34s. Just that I'm just playing survival through the middle sector. I think that AMG is one of those cars where you kind of have to go to town on the setup because it feels really nice, actually. Damn. Okay. Might put too much rake on it. Okay. Maybe a bit too much rake. I got rid of the snappiness. Not really. Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit why they did what they did. It doesn't do turning, bro. By the way, guys, I'm aware that the chat is broken. I don't know why, but oh god, slow down already. Wow, bro, it's got the same amount of understeer as the Ford on default. What the hell? Okay, the rake. I don't think rake was the answer, lads. Characteristics are still similar. Maybe it's just cold tires, I don't know. Oh my God. Actually, the amount of understeer needs to be studied. That's crazy. I'm undecided on this car, bro. I feel like with a setup, it'll be rapid. But it's like, it doesn't feel like one of those cars where you can just slap on a random setup and it'll be decent. Exit understeer. I need to drive this car more, bro. I don't know anything about AMG. Well, what I will say is more rake is definitely not quicker. Might feel better, not faster though.
That time was a 1:35.95.
Yeah, it's not quicker. It's not quicker, lads. I thought it would be. It's not.
Log building finished.
Literally, the default was faster. I don't even know how to judge this car, bro. Wait, have I got... How old are these? These are pretty old, aren't they? These are pretty old. Look, I was only doing 35s here, so... Guess we've already beaten that. What was it on originally? I think the original thing was on 6.2. I think that's a bit too much. I'm gonna try 4. And then what were we on? It was on 6.7. Okay, this was maximum stiffness, so we'll come down a little bit. And go back up. Well, this is the final thing we'll try with this car. Give it a bit of preload. And then, yeah, this is it. This is what we're doing. That's all we're doing, bro.
Logging enabled.
Right. We'll try this quick. Because I feel like it was over snappy. So, I mean, I had no confidence in the middle sector. I do believe the car will do 34s. For me, I don't quite feel the potential is up there with the Aston, the Ford, and the Lexus, which are the 3 fastest so far. Not in that order, though, but... If I'm honest, though, I do feel like a Corvette specialist would have been able to do low 34s in a Corvette. The Corvette's the car that surprised me the most so far. It's not often that, like, I find it a pleasurable experience to drive the Corvette, but it was actually pretty good. You get a lot of rotation in the AMG from the brake pedal. If you're trail braking this A1, you're gonna get a lot of entry speed with this car. It's definitely, if you're used to setting up cars, the AMG definitely is different. To set this car up, you definitely got to think differently. Right, this is the corner where it's normally sketchy. You kind of have to blip the throttle to keep the car from going in from the rear. Right. Car feels half decent. I think I was a bit too far rearwards on the brake wires. 136.99. Awful turn one. Still doesn't ride the curb well. Okay, that brake bias is better. Okay. Okay, I think the setup's in a half decent place in terms of comfortability to drive. Not quick yet though.
Lap 135.50.
Bro, this curb, can't ride it at all. Back end stepped out. I mean, there's a couple of places where I feel like the setup could improve. But all in all, it doesn't feel bad, but the speed is not there.
9135.34.
Oh my God. Only doing 0.6 in the first. There's no way, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. All right. We can save it as a base.
Log building finished.
But yeah, I feel like that the AMG would need some proper setup work. Like no couple of clicks here and couple of clicks there. It's not working. It's not working out. We'll just save it. Right. Right now, I'm gonna try one more car. I'll try one more car today. Maybe I'll have to do a video on it. What car should we try? I tried the BMW on Tuesday, and that did a 34.5. But I think, judging by how the car felt in the middle sector, I feel like the BMW's tires would go off pretty quickly. So Aston was a 34.1. This was a 34.5. Corvette was a 34.7, but I think it could have done a 0.4. I haven't done Ferrari yet. I need to do Ferrari. Ford was a 34.4 on default, which is insane. I think I invalidated a 0.2 or 0.3 in the Lexus. McLaren was a 34.8, 9. AMG, yeah, bro, cooked. The Porsche, I'm surprised, cooked. Maybe it's me. So, Ferrari. Right. Alright, let's see what the Ferrari say. This is the final car. Right now, what we say in the order is, the projected order is, just a prediction, Ford, Aston, Lexus, I'm going to say Corvette. I haven't done Lambo. I ain't done Lambo. Alright, we'll go off a default. 557. Max wing. What? Maximum wing? Bro, max wing on a Ferrari, you're cooked already. You've got no straight line whatsoever. Max wing. Can't be serious, bro. .4 on the front. Low rear ride height and max wing. Bro, I don't know. This looks like it is so slow. Look, I'm gonna try this, yeah. Preload one, bro.
Locking enabled.
I'm gonna try this, but I feel like this is just a setup. This looks slow as hell. Guys, if you're wondering, for whatever reason, the chat is broken. I don't know why. It's only allowing emojis, but it's what it is. Okay, I gotta remember that Ferrari gears are a lot longer. Let's see what the straight line speed's saying. Yeah, it's definitely slow in the straight. I mean, it still turns pretty nice, but like handling wise, pretty nice. Speed, you know. I think I can go more rearwards on the brake bias, to be honest. Oh my God. This car warms up tyres so fast. In cold conditions, it still feels like the Ferraris will be pretty decent. I feel like it's got too much wing on now. It's like overkill. Like it's over safe right now. Only 1.4 up, 1.5. I think it needs some setup changes, man. Yeah, it definitely feels overly safe. Yeah, this. I'm aware I could have went a bit quicker than that, but yeah, no.
Log building finished.
This is too safe. All right. 5, 3. Knock that down. Felt okay actually. On acceleration. But I'm gonna go 2, 3. What's the minimum? 6 clicks. Okay. We'll go mid. I'm not gonna make any more changes apart from that. Knock this down a little bit. 80. Alright, let's try this.
Logging enabled.
Did I change tires? I did, I think. Yeah. I think we probably would have got a 35.3 with that. But I feel like we're losing so much on a straight. Yeah, 0.9 in the last sector is... no, we're not doing that. As long as it's still relatively safe for the middle. Okay. okay, it's gonna be sketchy now for the middle. I see. It's just a risk we're just gonna have to take, mate. Sheesh. Hopefully it's just really sketchy because the tires are cold. That's what I'm hoping at least. But this lower wing, not really doing anything as yet. Put that down to cold tires. Okay, that's a bit better rotation. I think I'm just gonna have to take that last corner in second. Alright. How much quicker are we in the last sector now? We are gaining a bit. Okay, now we can throw the car around a little bit. Okay, nearly binned it. Oh my god. We lost a lot going to taking that in second. Not doing that again. That's better. That was better. Still only 34.9 though. I mean, it's decent enough to drive, but it's 21.7 last sector is slow. I think you can get it to a 34.5, I think, with a good setup.
Log building finished.
So this is pretty close to default, apart from the wing, right? And I changed the springs a bit. I think you could probably get this to a 34.5. Again, it's not up there, bro. It's not up there. It's not up there. Should I save it? I'll save it. I'll probably work on all these setups, bro. should really start naming setups properly. Interesting. This kind of felt in the same realm as the Corvette. Like, it feels like it's got potential. How easy it's going to be to get the potential out, I don't know. But it was relatively actually nice to drive. Weird. It's like the Porsche felt maybe even better to drive, but it was so slow. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, bro. I think the Porsche was me. I think it was the setup. I can't lie. I think the Porsche setup. I'm going to say in someone else's hands, the Porsche is probably definitely in front of the Corvette. Whatever I was doing in the Porsche, I don't know. But so far, without a question, at least around this track, obviously these are not fully dialed in setups, but yo, the Ford's rapid, bro. Ford was the only car I did on literally default, like default. And it was only 2.5 tenths of my fastest time in the Aston after the update with full fuel. So even though it was, I would probably say level sort of with the Lexus, yeah, the Ford is rapid, bro. So for me, Ford, Aston, Lexus round here. I guess you could swap between the Lexus and the Aston. Between them two for second, but the Ford number one. And then after that, I'll probably say Porsche, Corvette, Ferrari, McLaren, AMG. Only car I didn't do was a Lambo, so I'd have to do that at some time in my own time. But I don't know, lads, man. I don't know. So far, from what I've seen, the BOP looks as if it's very favourable to a couple of cars. But I don't know. I guess we're going to see. Remember, the endurance is on Friday, the 12 hours of Le Mans. I can already tell you the Aston is going to be super strong in that race. Apparently the AMG is going to be pretty good as well. So we'll see, lads. But yeah, that's all I really want to do. I want to do some testing. I want to see what was happening, what had changed around Brazil. So I reckon I'll leave it on that one. And hopefully, maybe I can drop a video before Monday. And we'll see if we found anything new since today's stream, all right? But anyway, guys, I'm going to catch you guys next week. And I will see you soon. I know you can't message me because the chat's broken, but appreciate you guys stopping by anyway. And yeah, peace. Mr. Bex with the big exclusive. Hey, show them why you're the #1 DJ.
Girl, can you take time? Slow grind. Yeah. Come and put it on me with a sweet wine. Girl, your face pretty and your teeth white. She got the good nookie and she keep tight. Dance floor blazing, your waistline mad. Every step you take, got the whole place glad. You're the queen of the night, girl. No need to brag like a melody sweet. You're the best I've had. Girl, can you take time? Slow grind. Yeah. Come and put it on me with a sweet wine. Girl, your face pretty and your teeth white. She got the good nookie and she keep tight. Dance floor blazing, your waistline mad. Every step you take, got the whole place glad. You're the queen of the night, girl. No need to brag like a melody sweet. You're the best I've had.